What's up, good people? Guess where we at now? Weeks 5 and 6. Now we're really kicking it up a notch. We're almost halfway through the program, so we definitely got to kick it up a notch. So, for me personally, I didn't have time to go and get heavier dumbbells. All right. So what I did now is I'm gonna add a weighted vest for this workout. Today is day 1, lower body workout. Okay. We're going to maintain those first 2 movements, very basic. First is going to be the front squat, then is going to be the hip hinge. Once again, guys, you are now in week number 5 and 6. Depending on what you did weeks 3 and 4, now we're going to get a little bit more challenging this time. All right, whether it be to a higher time interval, or for me in this example is going to be higher weight. I'm still going to stick with that 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest interval, and I'm going to superset these 2 movements. So we're going to go into a front squat first for 50 seconds. I'm going to rest for 10, and then I'm going to go right into a hip hinge. And I'm going to superset both of these for 10 minutes. All right, same thing, same format. We're going to keep the format the same so you guys drill that into your brain and you can play around with these time formats as you progress your workout. All right, so first exercise, it is the front squat. Okay, so today I will do it from the side. I have an added vest and I'm going with the heaviest dumbbells that I have. I'm going to get these dumbbells here right in front of my shoulders, off of my body, core is engaged, shoulder blades are back and down. All right, whole foot onto the floor, so I'm gripping the floor with my feet, big thumb, full tripod effect, and sit back in my chair, right back up. Challenge those legs, challenge your whole body. We're gonna go 50 seconds on, 10 seconds to transition into our next exercise, which is the hip hinge. All right, this one I am also going to do sideways to kind of give you a picture of the way I'm doing it with my hips. So it's a hip hinge. Once again, picture a circular hinge on your hips, and you want to push your butt back toward the wall while keeping this weight nice and close to your legs, getting a nice stretch on your hamstring as you're lowering. All right, so we're going to soften our knees slightly. I'm going to push my butt back towards the wall, stretching the hamstring, stretch, 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 stretch. Once you can't take that stretch anymore, I want you to push your feet through the ground and squeeze your glutes to bring you back up and reverse that movement here. All right, some of us may be able to go a bit further down depending on the flexibility on your hamstrings, but remember to keep that lower back nice and flat. You want to avoid from arching that back. Okay, this is a no-no. All right, stay here, hips back, nice and flat. Stretch those hamstrings, squeeze the glutes to come back up. So that is superset number 1, front squat and hip hinge. Now next, we are going to need either a bench, a couch, ottoman, chair if you have it. All right, because what we're going to do next is called the Bulgarian split squat. Let me get this medicine ball out of here. Place it on the floor. This was a Bulgarian split squat, which means that we're going to go 1 leg at a time with this. Guys, remember with this one, all right, instead of doing it for 10 minutes, this is going to be a bit higher. It's going to be a 12-minute round, all right, in order to hit each leg at least 3 times. So you're going to change that interval. I'm going to stay with those 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off, all right? And we're going to come here, all right? One thing I like to do to set up for this is I want to leave my dumbbells on the floor. And I like to start off with my weaker leg, the one side that I feel needs some more dressing, needs some more attention. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my left side. It's gonna be nice and flat on the floor. Get this foot back onto the bench. All right, some of you may not have the mobility to do this, so kind of pay attention to that. If you don't have the mobility to do this, get a step or a chair that is lower for that back foot. All right, I'm gonna come here, big chest. Key here, guys, is to push through that front foot, come all the way up, sit back into that squat, back up. All right, guys, you guys want to play around with your range of motion. All right, see how much range of motion you can physically give. All right, so once again, you're gonna go 50 seconds on. You're gonna have 10 seconds to transition onto the opposite side. All right, now we're gonna go to the right side. This is another way to start, guys. If this is more comfortable for you, standing right up with the dumbbells. Ooh, see, challenges your balance. Stay right here. Big chest, core tight. Sit back into that squat. push through that front foot and work that leg, all right? Same thing, whatever time interval you chose, you're going to do this. Now, we're gonna superset this with what's called the Bulgarian hip hinge. Same setup, same exact setup, all right? So I'm gonna go here, right foot in front, left foot in front, right foot going back. Now, instead of sitting into a squat, what I'm going to do is hinge at the hip here. Stretch, 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 stretch. Come up, squeeze those glutes, and keep working just like that. All right, for whatever time is prescribed, just switch legs. We're gonna switch legs, this leg back, shoulder blades back and down, foot nice and flat on the floor, hinge at that hip. Ooh. Squeeze. I've been having some pain on this right hip, and I can feel it right now, but as I get warmer, it'll start going away. Squeeze that glute, and there you have it, guys. That's superset number 2. Now, number 3, we're going with the 45-degree lunges, all right? So week number 1 was regular front forward lunges. Weeks number 3 and 4, we had lateral lunges. Now we're going with a 45-degree lunge, all right? So if you guys remember back at school, what was it, geometry? You had to learn those angles. 45 degrees is about right here, okay? So what we're going to do right side first. So whatever time interval you have, you're gonna hit the right side first, then you're gonna rest and get to the left, and you're gonna keep going back and forth for a total of 10 minutes to completely smoke those legs, and your heart rate is gonna be elevated, guarantee you, all right? So shoulder blades back, cores engaged, 45-degree step, back to your setup, back here. So we're gonna go here for the prescribed time, then we're going to switch to the opposite side, and you're gonna hit that for the remaining of the time for a set of 10 minutes, 10 total rounds, 5 on each side. Now, going to the last exercise, which is going to remain the same. It's going to remain the same week after week. The only thing we're doing is we're going to keep challenging ourselves with heavier weights. So for this one, I am going to use a mat just to put it underneath my knees, because I am going to start on my knees. So it's a kneeling split, it's a kneeling curl to a rack, all right, to standing up, to then doing a reverse lunge. Once again, we're going to do side by side. So I'm going to start with my right side. I'm going to have the dumbbell on my right side. Left foot is in front. Right knee is back. So I'm going to be here. Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to curl into a rack position. I'm engaging the core. I'm pressing through this front foot to stand me up. Here. Then I'm going to reverse this in the lunge. Come back over here and repeat. So what I'm doing here, technically, I'm getting a little bit of bicep work by curling. Then I'm going to activate that core, and I'm going to work on this left leg by standing up. Core is still engaging when I'm standing here. I'm going to reverse lunge and repeat. So you're going to do this one. It's going to be 30 on, 30 off, all right? So actually going to do this. I'm sorry. This one we are going to hit the full time. I apologize. Mistakes. This is like I'm live. But you're going to hit the time prescribed on one side. You're going to rest up. And you're going to switch to the other side. Hit the other side for a total time of 10 minutes. Hitting each side for 5 sets. And that is your day 1 lower body workout, guys. So remember, guys, you do have all the resources for this on my website, beyondgymselfies.com. And if you guys need to access these videos in a faster way, feel free to search my YouTube channel, Beyond Gym Selfies, and all of these videos are uploaded on there, labeled with each individual workout. And don't forget to download a PDF file, print it so you can have it with you and take it with you to the gym. All right, guys? Have an amazing workout. Peace.